How real is the threat of government regulation, or do you think there's still a chance for publishers and advertisers to fend it off?
Well, I think it's very real. Um, and the IAB has been working very hard to get out in front of this. In 4 years now of establishing principles for online behavior and privacy, and we have a new code of conduct that is a mandatory requirement for all of our members. So we're obviously doing all this in hopes of getting out in front of this impending action.
Do you think it's inevitable?
I think some level of regulation is rather inevitable, but I think with all the proactive activity in the industry, I think the impact of that and the extent of that has the potential to be greatly reduced with all the positive activity that the industry is taking to get out in front of this issue.
How much of an impact do you think Do Not Track will have on B2B advertising?
I think it'll be less of an impact because kind of the promise of, B2B historically has been about very solid permissions with end users, and there's sort of an understanding with B2B end users that they're exchanging their information about their buying habits, the size of their company, their role in the organization. They exchange that for very targeted and relevant information about that affects their business, right? From not just from an editorial perspective, but from a vendor perspective as well. So I think in B2B, it's historically been about providing detailed information about yourself, and then the trust that you have with the media brand is that you'll get targeted information. Your privacy will be respected. So I think in that vein, B2B is, I think, ahead of the curve. In the context of all media, with the fact that it's historically been about very solid permissions with the end user.